Hello everyone, I hope you all are doing very well. The following question was asked in GATE CS 2024, and the question I am reading is as follows. Consider a network path PQR between a node P and R via router Q. So Q is a router and this P is connected to R via router Q. Node P sends a file of size 10 to the power 6 bytes to R via this path by splitting the file into chunk of 10 to the power 3 bytes each. Node P sends these chunks one after the other without any wait time between the successive chunk transmissions. Assume that the size of extra headers added to this chunk is negligible and that of chunk is less than the MTU. Each of the link between PQ and QR has a bandwidth of 10 to the power 6 bits per second and negligible propagation latency. Fine. So, router Q immediately transmits every packet it receives from P to R with negligible processing and queuing delay. So, router Q can simultaneously receive on link P to Q and transmit on link Q to R. Assume P starts transmitting the chunks at t equal to 0. So, which one of the following options gives the time in seconds rounded up to 3 decimal places at which R receives all the chunk of file? So, you know that I am solving this particular question here. We are having a P network P, let's say, which is connected to network R with the help of router Q, likewise this, and the data packets will be transferred to this link and via this router it will reach the at R. Now, number of packets that P will send, how many number of packets P will send? That is 10 to the power 6 divide by 10 to the power 3, that is 1000 packet it will send, because already it is given bandwidth. You know that already we are using the file size and divide by the splitting file into chunk of 10 to the power 3 byte each. So 1000 packet it will send. Who will send? This P will send. Fine. Now length of each packet is 10 to the power 3, that is why we have divided it and get the answer. Now, what is given in the question that propagation delay is 0. Negligible propagation latency means TP is equal to 0, right? So, if propagation delay is negligible, then we need to calculate the time that is going to be taken in between P to Q and Q to R, given that propagation delay is 0. And it is also given that bandwidth is 10 to the power 6 bits per second. Bandwidth is given 10 to the power 6 bits per second. Now you know that if we want to solve this question, that the complete packet will be there. So we need to transmit all the packets. We need to transmit all the packets. So for that transmission time will be required. That is 1000 into TT. That is transmission time will be taken by each and every packet. So 1000 into TT plus TP, propagation time over this particular link between P to Q, plus transmission time will be required at router Q, plus again you can say that the propagation delay will be there between Q to R. Fine. Now if you are going to calculate it, then already in the given question propagation delay is negligible, that is 0. So I am getting 1001 TT, right? It is the total time. So 1001 transmission time is nothing but length divided by bandwidth. So if you are going to calculate 1001 into what is the length? 1000, because 10 to the power 3 bytes, so 1000 into 8 bits, it is given in byte, I am converted into bit, divide by bandwidth, that is 10 to the power 6, because each link is having 10 ki power 6 bits per second bandwidth is given. So 10 ki power 6 bits per second, bits cancelled with bits, per second will go upper, so it will be in second. 10 to the power 6, so this will be cancelled, here is 10 ki power 3, this would be 1.001 into 8. So I'm getting 8.008, 8.008 second. So if you will see here, then option B is the correct answer for this gate question. So I hope the question is clear to you all. Please do subscribe the channel for more such solutions. Have a very nice day. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.